My name is Augustine Kuta. I'm a former Talanta FC player, Nairobi City Stars, Western Stima, Mozzart United, just to mention a few of the Premier League sides that I've played for. I can say I've picked a lot of lessons from playing football in a top level. I believe it takes a lot to play football in a top level, at the highest level in the country, because you need to be fit, you need to be grounded, and you need to be focused for you to give your best. I would say my family. My family has pushed me, has really influenced me to give my best in football. And also some friends of mine that I've played with have really influenced me because they kind of believed in me, kind of believed that I could play for quite a long time and at the highest level in the country. Playing football, since it requires the player to be more focused, having to stay fit and having to be at your level best, you need the discipline in terms of training, in terms of what you put in your body, and the kind of activities you need to do to stay focused. So it really shaped my discipline. And playing football in a country like ours where the salary isn't that much, it also needs a lot of discipline in how you spend your money, to the extent that you know how much to save, how much to spend. So football really taught me to be disciplined in everything that I do. Toughest moments, I would say having to undergo a surgery on my knee. I got an injury while I was playing for Western Stima. It was unlucky for me. That was my first Premier League club. I hadn't even made a debut in the team, and I got injured in a friendly match. That was the toughest moment for me because I felt like my career was going in the right direction. Then immediately when I got the team, 1 week, 2 weeks into the team, I got injured without even making the matchday squad. Then having to lose the same job because of the injury. Then having to find ways to get income, knowing that I can't play football. At the same time, I'm limited in terms of movement because I'm trying to recover from the injury. Still, I have to feed my family. I would say that was the toughest moment in my life in terms of football. I would say I think that wouldn't be true because I wasn't really mentioned. It was just unfortunate that I was in a team that a few of the guys were mentioned in the match allegations and they were too close to me. So it wasn't really that it didn't really affect me because of my integrity and how people perceive me. Most of the people didn't believe the rumors going around about the match fixing because most of the time when you're involved with guys that are doing something wrong and you're close to them, people will assume that you're one of them. Yeah, but lucky enough, the club knew how my integrity is, and I wasn't implicated in the case. Kuta Collections is a brand right now. My business, I've tried to grow it as a brand, and the Kuta Collection team is basically a way of me giving back to the society because I believe players that are unattached still have much to offer. It's just that we can say that they're not lucky enough to get teams, and at the same time we could blame it on the structures in our country, how contracts are handled, the continuity in football. You know, in our country there's a problem whereby a player can have a 3-year contract in a club, but the club is not ready to ensure that he runs down the 3-year contract, or within the 3 years, how you protect the career of this player by either ensuring when he's not fit enough to play for the team, he gets another club. You get to sell the player so that there's continuity. So Kuta Collection as a team, what we do, we try to give hope to those players that have been in the league and they're not lucky enough to have a team. We give them hope that they still can play, and it's a way of marketing them so that other teams that know of a certain player, they know him from way back being at Tusker and now he's unattached. These teams can realize that this player still exists. So this player still has something to offer. Basically, that's our aim, to give those that were in teams before an opportunity and hope. And we also have young talents upcoming that have never played the top level, but now we get to bring them together with the experience that don't have teams and try and see if clubs can come for them. Yes, I do, because we have quite a few players also who have come from lower tiers that we believe their time to play the top level has come, but they haven't been seen. So we try to nurture these talents, bring them, prepare them for the top level. Because since I have experienced players in the team, they are willing to pass on the required knowledge, the required experience to these young players from the grassroots levels to be ready for the top level. Basically, I would say my vision is one day to have a setup that houses these players that are unattached. We are not looking into having a football team in the future in the league, because that way we will lose our goal. Our goal is majorly to nurture the upcoming and also house those that don't have teams. So we are looking to go further into the tournament. We see if we can win it, but we have no pressure to win it. All we need to do is just to make sure these guys are active, and the only way they're going to be active towards the window is by going to the later stages of the tournament. Yes, of course, it's not easy to run a team on your own. And with Elias Makori, he's a good friend of mine. I think we've known each other for like 7 to 8 years now. We've worked with him when we had the NMG FC team in the previous Mozzart Cup. At that time, it was the FKF Cup. He's a good friend of mine, and he came on board. He came on board and paid for the registration. He's actually trying his level best to help fund the team, which is not easy coming from our own pockets. But we also have a backing from our friends, and as a team, it's a huge family, because it's just not even about the unattached players. We have players who are attached abroad. We have players like Omurwa, we have Omija, we have Masoud Juma, Teddy Akumu, Austin Odhiambo. These are some of the players that when the league is off, they're part of us. We keep fit together, we play friendly matches. So these are the guys backing us from the side silently. They at least try help with the finances maybe when you're traveling. And we can say it's not that much, but we appreciate their effort. So maybe in future we believe we can get something better that can house these players. We can mention Pura Vida Sports. It's a media house. Okay, that comes with Elias Makori because he's part of Pura Vida Sports. So that's one company we can mention. I wouldn't say a community leader. That would be huge. But maybe I would say a football mentor. That a bit makes sense because I have so many young players who look up to me. So many young players that I talk to. I try to mentor them in terms of balancing football and life after football, preparing for life after football, trying to show them that you can have something on the side that can keep you going when football isn't working. For the success stories, I might not be able to mention all of them, but there's so many players who have gone through the Kuta Collection project and into teams. We have like Tobias Otieno at Police. He's a good example of players that we went for a friendly match. The club noticed, is Toby still around? He doesn't have a team, and he got signed. You have players like Majak playing for Kariobangi Sharks now. There's so many, we can't mention all of them, but we can say it's a success because at the moment I get calls from clubs asking, do you have a good midfielder in the team that can come and help us? It's even being a good platform for coaches to scout because some coaches end up not having like an idea, whom should I sign in my midfield when the window opens. But when they remember of there's a club called Kuta Collection which houses unattached players, they come to us and ask, can we have a friendly match and see if we can get a player. We also have Shiveka at Murangasil. He's been unattached for I think 6 months now, but he's been keeping fit with us. Lucky enough, we have Osborne Mande, who is a very good friend of our team too. He's also played for the team at some point. So he normally gives us friendly matches. We've played like quite a number of friendly matches against Murangasil. I think now it's like within this first leg we've played like 3 times. And lucky enough, at least they roped in one of our players, Shiveka. So I believe it's a success. No. These players are uncontracted. What the federation does with these grassroots clubs, I don't think I'm the only team that's registered. We have a club like Donholm Seniors registered. What they do, they just take the names and the ID cards, numbers or passport numbers, and register these players as Kuta Collection players. So what we do, maybe on the match day, we just need to present your national ID or just a passport for verification. I will say it's not that difficult because the Kuta Collection team just goes hand in hand with the Kuta Collection brand itself. So when you see the business, you still see the team because most of the guys come here knowing that there's a team already that exists. So it's also a way of marketing the brand. The team is a way of marketing the brand. So what we do, like with these players, we give them opportunity to showcase their talent. In turn, it's a way of marketing the business. What keeps me motivated? I would say friends, family, and the dream that one day I will be in a position to help more players. If I will get sponsors and partners, you know, when we come to sponsors, they definitely want value for their money. What we can guarantee, like our sponsors, in terms of value for their money, this is a brand that is known like countrywide right now, and with our socials, we know there's a way we can push their brand. As we push our own brand, if we get partners coming on board, we are guaranteeing them that the numbers they're going to get. But what we can guarantee our partners is that with our project, it's something different. It doesn't come with the pressure of like winning a league or something. All it comes with is the fact that it's a CSR, the fact that we're giving back to the society. It's easier for people to associate with it. A message to the footballers who are looking up to me. It's never too early to start investing. It's never too early to start thinking about the future. And at the same time, it's never too late to dream that you can get a bigger club. I personally am an example of a player who I'm like a late bloomer. That's what I will say. I played the NSL for so many years, since 2011, all the way to 2021. I played the NSL Division 1 for like 10 years before I got my first chance to play the Premier League. I debuted in the Premier League at an age of 29 years and still managed to play for 4 Premier League clubs and still made a name out of it. So I will tell the upcoming footballers and also those that have been in the game, it's never too early to dream. At the same time, it's never that late to start saying that I'm 29 years, I'm 30 years, I'm quitting. African players are energetic. At 30, 31, 32, you're still good enough. We have players like Humphrey Mieno still playing. So if a player feels like they're aging, maybe that's the right time to push more and get an opportunity. So I will advise players to believe that you're not young enough to play and you're not old enough to play. So another thing is when it comes to life after football, you should start early. With the little you're getting, don't say it's too little. Just find a way of trying to save, trying to invest at the same time. Don't save and wait after football to start. Save, and while you're still playing, while you're still earning, find something to do that can give you an income. The valuable lessons I've learned is there's nothing in life that you can do without hard work and discipline. That's what I got out of football. Football is a platform and a sport that teaches a human being the good values of life, the most important values of life: friendship, discipline, hard work. So many things you learn from football. So I will say, for me, I learned that for you to be the best, you have to find a way to work hard. You have to stay disciplined in whatever you do.